Hello everyone, welcome back to more Quick Draft Crimson Vow. What do we have first? We have Dig Up offered as first pick. Huh. I mean, I have definitely, like, it feels bad as a first pick, right? You want something more, like, emblematic or thematic to build your deck around. But I have had decks where this is, like, a really good card. Right? When I tried to do that 5-color, you know, green, black, splashing every other color zombies thing, that was pretty cool. On the other hand, Ballista Watcher is insane. So I guess, like, why even think about it? I mean, I don't think it's crazy to think about Dig Up. I do think it is probably crazy to take it. Cloaked Cadet? No. I mean, this has a lot of value in the right deck, but it's a deck you don't really want to build, whereas Ballista Watcher is just, like, great. Let me just confirm. How good do you think Dig Up is? Ranked 161st in the solid playable category, I believe? Yeah. Whereas Ballista Watcher is much, much better, ranked 53rd in the great first pick category. Excuse me? There's another Ballista Watcher here? Wow. These the top three cards here are all very good. But I will take another Ballista Watcher, please. Dormant Grove? Like a nice way to put counters on things. Last time I had this, I was happy to transform it instantly because giving stuff vigilance was good. I think, I don't know, maybe it was right in that case, but I think in general, you would prefer to leave it untransformed and just keep putting counters on as a value engine. I don't know, we'll see. For some reason I wanted it because I had these big, I don't know, I was playing the 113 creature and I had Lumberknot, so it was kind of nice to have a vigilant 13/13. But okay, whatever. Scavenger is fine. Flame Bellest Bolt is surely the best card here, though. Except maybe Dormant Grove. Now, Runebound Wolf is fine. But I think we want the Flame Blessed Bolt for sure. Ooh, nothing red here, but Falconwrath Combatants are fine. Nothing white here either. Ton of green-blue, but not anything that I'm excited to pick up. Geistlight Snare is a good card in the right deck, but I don't want to build that deck. I'm kind of afraid that if I take Falconwrath Celebrants, I'm just going to have too much heavy stuff. So I'm going to just take Sporeback Wolf. Not by any means an amazing card, but it's a wolf, and we may wind up with werewolf synergies. What else would I do? Take Mind Leech Ghoul? Nah. Bramble Armor is just a horrible card. Mulch, I mean, you know, it can do something, but it's really more for green-blue, ideally, the sort of self-mill thing. I don't want to spend 2 mana on that. Just give me... Well, I mean, I don't know. We'll draft it for now. Crawling Infestation isn't good. Reckless Impulse is okay, but I think I'll just take a Mariner. Have a werewolf to play on 4 and keep kind of going towards that wolf theme. Not much else going on in this pack. Could take a Sure Strike, but I don't think I want it. Oh, for some reason I thought Ballistic Watcher cost 5. He only costs 4. I guess it's because I know he's a 5/5. Anyway, pick 6 Brambleworm is kind of unbelievable. Okay. I'm gonna need some small cards eventually, but I'm happy to keep taking, giant monsters for now. This is a 3-drop? No, it's a 4-drop. I don't really want it. I might just take Witch's Web to deal with flyers. Not deal with them very well, I must say. This would deal with them much better. It's really like more of a green-white card because of the training, and it's like a 1-attack human, 1-power human. But it is probably fine here if I have to play it. Yuck. Oh, Spore Crawler. Yeah, Spore Crawler is fine. I thought I was gonna have to take Crawling Infestation. Millipede? Okay, it's a little heavy. I could really use some cheaper stuff. I'll take just a combat trick. What is Demonic Bargain? 3 mana. Huh. So it's a Demonic Tutor that costs 1 more and exiles 13 cards first. That doesn't seem that great. Certainly not worth switching colors for, but I think it wouldn't be great even if I wanted to play those colors. Sheltering Boughs? I mean, none of this is much good. I guess a Reckless Impulse? There just is very little red out there. I've been taking the good red cards I found, and there have been 3 of them. Not much green either, huh? Oh wait, what is this? It's a 4-mana card that you can transform for 7? Yeah, this is a good creature. It must be, right? Yeah, a fantastic creature. What? Okay, I mean, the Ripsaw is slow. In that it costs like 6 mana to start doing anything. But you can pay it in an installment plan of 3 and then 3. However, I think I might just go for the ramp here. Because everything I want to play costs a lot. And this is a way to get from a medium amount to a lot. And it would let me splash in something of another color if I wanted to. Got Dormant Grove again. Making myself vigilant would be very cool. So would adding counters. But I'm worried that I just have so much heavy stuff. And like, maybe I should just take a Mariner, or God help me, a Flame Breather. Just to have something to play on too. I don't know, I'm just gonna take like all the big cards and see how it goes. Ripsaw is so much better than Fearful Villager, I think. But I really could use a 3-drop. I mean, I guess the Ripsaw is kind of a 3-drop. Yeah, alright. Blood Hypnotist? Not really my thing. I know it's a 3-drop, but... Retrieve is also very slow. I don't think I can take that. I might just take like a 2-mana 2/2. I think that's good. What are you? That's 2-mana ramp? Oh, this is a 3-mana werewolf ramp, though. How often is this going to be a 2-mana 4/4? Like, obviously never on turn 2. I don't really have much that gets rid of creatures. I think it's more a question of, like, can I afford to wait until turn 3 and get a much better creature? Or do I want to play something out on turn 2? I would really like to play something out on turn 2. But this might not do enough. I don't know. I think I should take the Taxidermist, but I know Weaver is good, right? Taxidermist is 65th. Weaver is 101st, it says. Okay, fine. Given that I also need a 2-drop, I'll take this. Sawblade Slinger? I mean, that has been fine. But I don't really need another 4-drop. I could use... No, I don't really want blood because I just want to play all my lands, I think. I mean, eventually I'll get to the point where I want blood, but it's going to be a long time, and by that point I've hopefully won already. So I'm just going to... Reckless Impulse? Or Witch's Web to do more, like, killing of flyers. I think my deck is heavy enough that I don't really need draw. I'll take a Witch's Web. Another Millipede. Or just a 3-mana card that, like, I don't know. It draws a card and it does a little bit of stuff. I have, by the way, drafted not a single red card in Pack 2. I don't know that it's worth splashing red for what I have. Like, this guy is nice. But you kind of need to be running red mana for him to be good. I don't know, at least 2. You need to have at least 2 red mana in order to play him, and if you have 2, like, you're going to do fine activating his ability. Huh. I guess I did sideboard a Reckless Impulse, or maybe that was Pack 1, I don't remember. Anyway, I don't think I need another 5-drop. I know I only have 1, but I have a bunch of 4s and like a 7. I'd rather just have this. Mulch. To help out with lands again. Sharpshooter. Ripsaw. Did I already take a Ripsaw? I did. I don't know that I want 2. How good is Ripsaw? It's fine. But I think I want, like, a permanent reach creature more than that. Mariner is fine. Honestly, I think this could be a mono green deck. I haven't played mono anything in draft in like 100 years, but... I love Geralf, but I don't think I have any zombies. Like maybe 1 or 2. 0 zombies. Do I have a bunch of like... Do I have any creatures that I would like to make into flying zombies? Like, sure, anything, but... I don't really have any ways to play this. And I could just take a Wolf Strike, which is totally great. Frenzied Devils? I don't think so. No hearse, please. Infestation Expert is pretty good. It is another expensive card. Maybe just a Flame Blessed Bolt. I think I want another Bolt. I mean, Flourishing Hunter is another choice, I guess. Give me more life gain. Alright, the deck has 25 cards. Let's start cutting stuff. First of all, screw you, Massive Might. We don't want that card. I don't think I need 4 Witch's Webs. The rest of this is all fine, and the curve is okay. And I don't mind running red for these cards. These are good cards. I can run, I don't know, 4 or 5 mountains for this. And that should be okay. I think I might just want more big stuff more than I want a bolt. Yeah. Spore Crawler? Sure. Evolving Wilds? I don't think so. I think most of the time I would just like use Evolving Wilds as a slow mountain. It would be pretty rare for me to get like so many mountains and so few forests that I want to use it for green. I mean, I guess it could happen. But I'm always happy to add a Spore Crawler. I guess I should cut something here. I'm gonna add a Spore Crawler. How about the Dawnheart Disciple? It's just a 2-mana 2/2. We can cut the Sheltering Boughs maybe actually instead. I do want some 2-drops. And this is kind of the same thing of like a 3-mana do a little something and then get a card. But the Spore Crawler is more flexible. Scorpion is a great pickup. Toss out the Disciple, I guess? Mariner is okay. But I'm not excited to run another, really. I already have 2. I think that's plenty of heavy creatures, and it's sort of the worst of my heavy creatures. I could cut a Millipede, I guess. Like, I don't really have any graveyard synergy. And I want cheaper stuff more than expensive stuff. I already have, like... I mean, 4 is not cheap. But it is cheaper than 5. I have a couple of heavy hitters already and some pretty decent middle stuff. I don't really want a kind of 5 that sometimes does nothing. Wolfkin Outcast is fine. Right? It's like a 4-mana 5/4. I think I wound up with enough on 3 that I can cut a well, I don't think I need a Ripsaw. It's a more aggressive card. Yeah. Wolf Strike is great. Maybe cut the Bolt? Love Weaver of Blossoms. Cutting... a Mariner? Nature's Embrace is... I mean, it's mostly ramp. It's a little bit color fixing. It would be nice for Ballista Watcher, right? I think, I don't know. I have enough, like, creatures that can make mana, right? I have this 2-drop Taxidermist. And I have a 3-drop Nature's Embrace. I guess that's it. I never did take that Weaver of Blossoms earlier. I could take one now. I think it's a good card, and I should do it. Maybe I just cut a Sharpshooter and figure like that plus running 1 plus a Brambleworm plus a couple Witch's Webs is going to be good enough. Cloaked Cadet, yuck. I guess Heirloom over that. Mariner isn't bad, but I don't think I want to cut anything I currently have for it. For a 4th Mariner. Yeah, green was, like, pretty open. I got a lot of good green cards. The question is, am I splashing red for 2? The only 2 red cards I picked were my first 2 cards. You think 7-10, huh? That's one thing I don't know how to do very well, is how much of a land to splash. Let's look that up real quick. MTG, how much land to splash? Avoid 773. Well, okay, fine. If splashing with 1 card, you need 3 sources of the mana, someone suggests. Here's this article for Guilds of Ravnica, and it got some upvotes, and the link is dead. 3 sources for late game cards. I mean, I have a lot of fixing is the thing, right? I don't know, I have a medium. I have 3 fixing / ramp cards. 3 any color things. I just, like, but 10 green is enough? Like, I could run some mountains and still be okay. I think I'll run 6-11. That'll be my compromise. I should be able to play Ballista Watcher pretty much anytime I want, and I shouldn't have any trouble hitting my greens either. Is this a good deck? I don't know. I don't know if that's really it. I guess it's a funny box art for the deck. It doesn't really seem accurate. Let's just put Brambleworm on there. Yeah. I also, by the way, don't think this is a deck to run more than 17 lands. It's heavy, right? Average cost of 3.5. But we have a couple of ramp cards in here. And not really much draw. I have like 1 draw card. Did I end up taking the mulch, by the way? I do have the mulch selected. I could undo that, I guess. And run something else. Yeah, is there anything else I should cut here? Like, maybe I could cut the mulch and run another Sharpshooter. Yeah, let's do that. Or a Ripsaw? Nah. I'm just a little worried about running into flyers before... I don't know, maybe I'm too worried. But I feel like 2 Sharpshooters and 2 Witch's Webs and then eventually Brambleworm is going to be pretty good against blue-white. Maybe. I know I could have put back in Flame Blast Bolt, but I don't know. I just want more creatures. Wait a minute. How many lands am I running? Is it... I had this brief haunting thought that I might have accidentally gone with 10-6. I definitely don't want to have only 16 lands. I think I have 11-6. I do. Okay. I need to, like, oil this chair. It's so loud. It doesn't sound very loud to me, just, like, sitting in it and talking and having the headphones on and stuff. But in the videos, it is so loud. I don't know. I don't want to have to own a can of oil or grease or whatever and figure out how to use it on a chair. Okay, I guess we're just not getting matched, so I'm going to cancel and start over before it just, like, gives me a draw at 1 minute. They just can't find anyone who could stand up to a mono green with 2 Ballista Watchers deck. Come on! Alright, I guess I'm gonna pause the video and I'll get back to you guys when we find a match. Alright, we're back. I had to, like... I waited in queue for several minutes, canceling and restarting, and I was like, whatever, I'm just gonna load up the game in another client. And that actually worked. Although it took forever to load back up, it was like, oh, there was an asset error during your last game. And I was like, well, I don't think so, because my last game hasn't even closed yet, and it doesn't notice those until... But there's an asset error when closing the game last, or whatever it always says, I don't know. Anyway, this hand is, like, spooky as hell. If they play any creatures, I might die. But that's kind of what you sign up for with this deck. Okay, I mean, actually, this is an amazing draw against white-blue. Also, they seem to be white-blue nothing. They don't have cards. Great, I don't have anything better to do with my time anyway. Go ahead. Bounce my shit, see if I care. Yeah. Are you gonna counter it? My draw sucks, by the way, but so does theirs. I just need, like, a land and it gets okay. Alright. Mariner time? You gonna counter this too? I don't care. I got creatures for days. Sure. Just draw. Okay, this is gonna be an interesting match. They dumped a couple lands, sure. They're on 6 mana and I'm on 4, which hardly seems fair. You know, if only one of these forests were a mountain, huh? Fine. I don't think I'm going to Witch's Web to get to attack with it. That would be pretty crazy. This is just my chance to get down some more creatures. Overall, this game has gone fine. Opponent has drawn way too much land. I have drawn a little bit too little land, but it's been fine. And I have a good board. Nothing stellar, but good. Okay, that's a nice draw. Swing with the 6/4, see what happens? Are you going to tap it again? Sure. Okay. I don't really want either of those to get countered. Well, you know what? If you counter my 6/6, I don't care. I don't really need the life gain. I don't really need the body. I just want to be able to play my werewolf here. The fact that they let this resolve means they do not have a counterspell. I'm pretty sure you would counter that most of the time. So let's land the Ballista Watcher after combat. Attacking with the 6/6 and the 6/4 seems fine. Well, whichever one they don't tap. Presumably I get to attack with the 6/4. No. They're tapping that one. Alright. Not totally sure why, but sure, you do you. I'm sure there's a good reason for it. Now, what if they just block this with the 1/1? Then they can make something else fly. But they could do that anyway by just attacking with the 1/1, and presumably I'm blocking here to kill it. I think I can handle one thing that flies. Whatever. Yeah, I thought so. Okay, good. It does resolve. That's very nice to see. I was a little worried they might still have a counterspell because they thought a 6/6 wasn't too bad. Seems not. Okay. Are you gonna exile it as well on this same turn to make it day and actually kill it? You are. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, like, I am not bothered. I have more big creatures. I have an okay board. Eventually I will draw other Ballista Watcher. And in the meantime, I can just swing with, you know, well, okay, a 4/4, I guess. Okay, I now have Brambleworm online, and if this card is Syncopate or Geistlight Snare, I get punished. For playing the Brambleworm. Well, let's attack first and feel things out. Ah. Now they can't play either of those. Yes, of course. That's why this is so great. Right, because they have a spirit, but they have no enchantment, so they can Syncopate for 0, but they can't Geistlight Snare, and either way, the Brambleworm resolves. Okay, that's not going to do anything. What are you going to do, bounce my Brambleworm? No. Scry. I could make it night by not playing this. I don't think I care that much. I'd rather just play it. Well, let's go to combat first. I don't want to use Witch's Web on Brambleworm to just get in more face damage. I don't think that's necessary, right? I'm already sending an absolute truckload in. I could attack with the 1/1 as well, actually, now that I look at it. It's a 3/5. Good for you. Sure. Well, I don't know. This would be nice to kill. And since I've cast a spell already, I'll just put down a Mariner, rather than playing nothing to try to make it night. We seem to have this game well in hand. Yes, indeed, opponent agrees. Okay. A good first outing. I mean, don't be deceived. That opponent had an... I don't know if their deck was bad, but their draw was definitely bad. They did not do anything all game. They've played a bunch of lands, bounced my things a couple times, played a couple tiny creatures. We definitely could lose against a more well-prepared deck. This is fine. Oh, opponent's mulliganing. You know, I'd like to have a 2-drop, but I'll settle for 3 if I have to. And we have this guy as well, which is kind of fun. Uh-oh. Going to the 1-drop. Are you kidding me? Who said that's allowed? And a 2-drop that ramps. Oh my god. Okay, I have a 2-drop. Oh, that's a very good draw. They can still attack for 2 and heal for 1. That's pretty cool. Oh, they're not going to attack. They don't want to trade. That makes sense. This is their ramp. I think a Spore Crawler is better than trying to play another mana right now. I don't need 4. I don't need 5. I just need 4. So I already have 4 via this mountain. I guess I could have attacked. I don't know. Yeah, that was probably good. I didn't even think about it. They don't want to block, so... Alright, well now I will play... I want to enchant a forest with this. So that if I need... I'll have as much green as I want no matter what I do. But to have as much red as I want, I might need, like, a lot of red on a turn. I don't know. Maybe that's silly. Maybe I should have used this to, like, buff a creature. I don't like enchanting my creatures with stuff. If I can help it. I don't know, suddenly opponent has a 6/6 and I feel kind of stupid. That's the one with Nature's Embrace. I mean, if I tap this, I can play both of these, which I think is the play. And this is like a removal check. If they can't kill the oddity, I'm really happy. I don't attack, though. Well, I could swing with the 8/8, I guess. It just trades for their 6/6, though, which seems bad. I'd rather just wait till I can Wolf Strike it. I don't believe I have any blood or cycling or other sorts of effects, but I'll still keep this in hand because it threatens something, I'm sure. Yeah, let's tap that way. Let them worry about a red combat trick as well. I target this creature and that creature. Oh, this thing gets a lot of counters, huh? Eventually? I think we'll kill him before that happens, though. Actually, they now can, like... Oh, you know what? These things have training. I should have attacked last turn, I think. They can trade this for my 8/8, which is pretty good for you, but not, like, amazing. And if you do that, I'm getting in extra damage this way. Living that green dream. Okay, well, you got to kill some of my creatures. Good work. I think they could have prevented lethal by just double blocking and killing my 8/8, which would have been a, like, way better play. A, you wouldn't be dead. B, you would kill my 8/8. I don't know. Seems better than what you decided to do. And they never got to see any of my red cards. What a shame. Imagine just running mono green and splashing one mountain for the mind games. Okay, this is fine. I have a 2 and a 3. This is a turn 3 play because of my ramp. Oh my gosh, I never get to play with ramp. It's so exciting. This guy doesn't have haste, right? Oh, he does. All right. Iceberger? Sure. Seems cool. Green, white. Okay. We're gonna have to take a little bit of damage here. Now, what is this thing? It's like, if you have a bunch of creatures in your graveyard, that's never gonna happen. Go ahead, no blocks. This thing's gonna be fairly threatening until I can get, like, an 8/8 or a 6/6 down. Huh. This is still more ramp? Meaning I could play a 6/6 next turn, which would solve a lot of problems. Yeah, okay. The problem with playing a 4/4 is they can just make this a, like... Oh, they can't give it first strike, but they could trade, and I don't want that. And they might. I'm just going to take the damage for a bit. And then get a big creature down. Gosh, what a value engine, huh? I have 6 mana. Is there anything cool I could do with this? Not any cooler than just playing a 6/6, I think. I'm so tempted to, like, play this and, like, Witch's Web to avoid getting killed. Because this is gonna, when it attacks, it'll become a 2/3, right? So I don't have enough on board to deal with it. But with Witch's Web, I would. I think I just have to play a big creature. And now it's much harder for them to attack. I think they might attack with both of these, planning to move the counter here when I block. Just gonna remove it, huh? Okay. A little annoying. I think I can get away with this now. And Witch's Web to kill their trainee. That makes this thing a 5/1, possibly 6/1, or 5/3, possibly 6/3. But I can kill it then. I'm really gonna need you to stop attacking me, though. Like, pretty soon. I would really appreciate that. Can I attack with just... No, attack with both? Yeah. Taking 4 more is dangerous. But they shouldn't have any more reach. So as long as I can get enough creatures down to block this thing. You know what? What if I just do that and say I don't need my ramp anymore? Which one are you going to protect? +2/+2, okay. And trample. I mean, that resolves, obviously. So Witch's Web trades with this. Well, it 2-for-1's here. No, it doesn't. No. This still dies. And I have to leave this thing alive. But I want to kill you. Oh, but you're just going to flicker it. Well, if you do that, I don't take all the damage. Okay. So I lost one source of ramp. I don't care. This one, please? No attacks. Okay. I think I have to take 4 here. I don't want to lose this. I can use its activated abilities, right? Yeah. No attacks still, I think. I'll be ready to attack later, but for now, I just need to, like, stabilize a bit. No life gain for you. Oh, this isn't the one. This isn't a ramp creature, right? Okay. Well, did we stabilize? A vigilant trample 10/10? Is that enough? Honestly, if they can remove it, I'm pretty screwed. They're 8/8. Maybe I should have put the counter here. But it wouldn't have flipped. Oh my god, are you kidding me? And it was night, right? That was what they needed to make that trade happen. Vigilant Trample 10/10, not good enough. Top deck me, I don't even know, a Bramble Worm? That would be nice. I don't think I need the ramp anymore. I don't really have any draw. Actually, I still lose if I draw Bramble Worm. Because I can double block to kill this, but then this gets in for 4 and I'm dead. That was sad. I wonder if I could have killed... If I could have saved enough life by blocking their 3/1 creature with my 1/2 ramp sooner, or if I needed that mana. Not sure. It was a close game. Rumpelstiltskin really not have a T after the S? It might not. I always thought it did, but it's probably one of those Berenstein Bears things. Well, might as well let opponent think I'm a red deck. Maybe they'll play a little more defensively. All again, good news. I still don't think I'm going to need double green for anything anytime soon, so more red. Spore Crawler first, I assume? No. Is like the perfect answer to that. Extremely suspicious. No block. What is blue-black gonna do to me? Cradle of Safety, maybe? I don't mind blocking in that case. Yeah, actually blocking's fine. Oh. They just didn't see it had reach? I'm glad I didn't let myself get psyched out by that. Jeez. I'm just gonna play it a little slow, put out some ramp. Wait until they have less blue mana open to play this, because I think it is kind of potentially game-winning. Right now, if they syncopate me, I can pay. And I'm okay attacking with this, because there's just no way, like, the mana is going to be useful. They don't even seem to have any instants, but they could still have a... I think they have a counterspell, actually, because it didn't give them any choice to pause during combat, but it did last time I cast something. So go ahead and counter this if you want. Yeah. Syncopate for 3. Funny, sure. So now if I play this, I have 2 mana left, but they could still syncopate for 4. I think I'm happy to just attack and play a Spore Crawler. And the mana doesn't help me. I'm gonna hold this back. They might have Geistlight Snare, and also I might want to Wolf Strike something. Yeah, that's the right way to tap. opponent has spent 2 full turns syncopating my kind of middling creatures. That's fine. Okay, it resolves. I don't think I need to Wolf Strike this. But let me get in 1 damage with the Sharpshooter? I don't really care. Right? And this creature does absolutely nothing? Actually, well... if I attack with everything, I get 1 damage in anyway, but then my Wolf Strike turns off, and I do want it available for what they play on their turn, so no attacks. Would you like to reveal that? They didn't reveal it. I wonder what it is. So I have 6/7 mana. Alright, that is pretty game winning, I think. I don't know, maybe you can bounce it and then counter it? No. You counterplay by refusing to let me play my cool cards. 3/1. I guess in some sense the Ulvenwald Oddity is a more emblematic piece of the deck than Bramblewurm is. Gwylen? Alright, I have some ramp and some creatures. I'll take it. I'll run out red first again. By the way, that last game, if I'd had 1 more red mana and 1 less green, I might have been tempted to... No, the thing was, it had Summoning Sickness, so I couldn't tap it anyway to kill their 2/1. I was forced to make the correct play of keeping 3 mana open so that I could Wolf Strike their 1/4. I think was actually right, in addition to working out best. I just kind of got lucked into it. What are you? When it dies, make a 2/2 zombie. Okay. I could just Wolf Strike it and then swing with the 3/2. I guess I could swing with the 3/2 first. Sure. Witch's Web to save it? I don't think so. We want to draw the card. already played land, whoops. Blue-black? Is that... That's zombies, I guess? Yeah, right? Demir... Exploit. Right, exploit / zombies. Yes, attackers, please. Come on in. No blocks, no tricks. Just do 2 damage to me. These are much more valuable than a 2/2 token. Fine. Okay. No exploiting though, please. I told you, by the way, these cards are way more valuable than some stinky little 2/2 token. I killed a 3/2 Death Touch and stopped them from drawing 2 cards. With a single Wolf Strike. Is this 7 mana to flip? I only have 6 at the moment. Okay. Fine. I would love another Wolf Strike to kill that thing. But if I don't get one, it's fine. I can take 1 chip damage for a long time. Okay, there's my flip card. And I think I will again hit a forest. I don't know, I'll hit a mountain. I'm not gonna need like more than 3 red ever. Because that's like playing the thing and then also, and then activating it, or activating it 3 times, which would be 9 mana. Whereas who knows, maybe I want more than 3 green or something. You can kill me very, very gradually with that 1/1. I don't want to allow you to make something else fly. I'm not going to Witch's Web you down. Cool. Exploiting the 1/1 yourself, I guess? Cool indeed. So whatever you enchant, I will Witch's Web down, probably. It's a nice card. How were you able to cast that? Oh, it only costs 2, I guess. No, it costs 3. I didn't think you had 3 mana. I guess I just looked at your land wrong. Okay. I am perfectly fine doing this. Much better than playing this now, yeah. If they can ever remove it, I'm gonna be pretty sad, of course. But this Death Touch, I hate it. Okay. Free attack's pretty good. Free power, I'm sorry. Really? Undying Malice? So those combine to be a 7/7. Witch's Web would kill one more and keep this alive. Is that worth doing? I guess it's fine. Yeah, this is my reach creature. I kind of don't want it to die. Why did the sound get all muffled suddenly? I have like a super janky sound setup. I'm gonna assume this is on my end, because OBS looks like the music is still playing at about the same volume. You guys probably hear it fine. One of the many ways that my home computer is falling apart. My janky sound setup. Sure. How good would it be for it to be night? Like right now, it would do almost nothing. But I guess like... then I could play this guy as a 7/5 trample haste next turn? Because there's no way opponent is going to make it day, right? I don't think attacking with these is good anymore. But I have... Ooh, okay. I guess you're gonna make me dump a Witch's Web? I think that's fine. My 3/6 is still good enough. Exploit the token, I assume? Oh, a non-token creature. Okay, exploit itself then. You don't know though, I might just be hanging on to lands. Not like I need more. Kind of risky, but like, wait, what is the risk? You just like, lose your... What? What the fuck? Why not exploit itself? You would get the token anyway. Is it not night? I don't see the day-night indicator at all. Oh, I haven't played a single day-bound creature. Whoops. I assumed it would be Would be night by now. Okay, well I really should have played the Mariner then. I really don't understand why you didn't exploit this. I mean, great draw. Oh, you know what would be pretty dope is that Grove dude? Gift of... What? Oh, on my Scorpion? I guess, sure. I had assumed this guy was a Weaver of Blossoms, but he's not. That was why I think I thought it would become night. Other than just assuming by like turn 12 or whatever I've played a Daybound creature. How have they tapped nothing? Oh, this guy, yeah. Sure, that's a fine tap, I guess. Me with a 4/7 would not be productive because they could block with a 5/5 and a 2/2. So even though this would train, it's not good. I haven't done the math on how they're going to block this, but it must be good for me. Okay. That's pretty cool. For you, obviously. It's not horrible for me, but it does make the trading on this turn a bit worse. A lot worse, presumably. You want to lose the scout? Okay. Bramblehorn's a cool card. I could just play it. But this is actually more important. Plus, they already know I have it. So, I have 7 mana back here, and 2 mana up here is a total of 9. I could flip right now, but I think it's better to get down a Bramblewurm while I know they're not countering it. I have 19 cards, they have 16. I think we're in a pretty strong position here. I can't actually do a ton of attacking because they have that single 2/3 death touch. Ooh, knight, you say? Tapping all of this is fine. And I could actually play this for 4 as a 7/6 haste. Whenever Wedding Crasher or another wolf or werewolf you control dies? Okay. I guess I'm not really attacking with any other... Well, I could attack with my 3/5? It just suicides into here, which is not amazing, I guess. If I attacked with this as a 7/6, would that do anything much? I mean, it would draw a card. I'm just thinking right now I should probably do nothing. Keep this forest to threaten to do whatever. I don't know. I'll play another forest and play this guy. This way, in case they remove something, I get to draw cards. How much total health worth of creatures? Oh wow, I'm glad I played him. How much total toughness, I should say, worth of creatures do they have? 1, 2, 5, 7, 12, 16, 19. So they have 33 total health. Do I have 33 damage? If so, if it's all trample, I just win. 15, 23, 27, 31 because this trains, 36 plus 7. That looks like about 43. So, see you later. If they bounced the oddity now, that would be pretty sad. I think a lot of my creatures would have a rough day. But still, they would probably all get fairly good trades. I might have had lethal last turn. I don't think it was night. No, it was. I don't know. But getting that extra 7 damage made it better. I don't know. Kill that first. Kill... What is even happening? Who's... Alright, it really shouldn't matter, but just in case, let's kill that. Oh my god, what a brawl. Yeah, okay, I did have lethal last turn, so I did 11 more damage than necessary after adding only 7. Maybe they blocked inefficiently. They probably did. That was such a green ending. I don't remember having seen that in a while. Just like, attack for 43 trample, good luck. Okay, that's the video title, by the way. I attack for 43 trample, your move. Well... All I need is a single land, and this becomes sort of playable. And I'm going second. I'll take it. What the hell is this? Oh, yeah. Didn't draw anything. I shouldn't need... a 1/4 reach against this deck? Oh my god, it's night already. Alright. I mean, I guess I shouldn't concede. Who knows? knows? Maybe they completely brick for the next 6 turns, and if I get a little mana, I could maybe do something. It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Joke's on them. They have to no, they could play a creature again. Alright. I quit. I kept 2 lands. I hoped it would work out. It often does. This time it did. Like, I didn't draw a single extra land by turn 5, right? So I had 5 shots at a land, each of which was, like, almost 50-50. But, I don't know. Even missing on turn 3 was pretty bad. But I think it was still a reasonable keep. I don't know. This is obviously a great keep. Scorpion and Wolf Strike into Grove. Like, I just have a solid 2-3-4. Okay, I wouldn't mind some more spells, but this isn't, like, the worst that's ever happened. Okay, I do need to actually, like, have a creature to Wolf Strike, but presumably by opponent's turn 3, there'll be something worth doing. Nope. Okay. Alright, Scorpion, it's your job to kill them all by yourself. I'm drawing nothing but lands here. Where were these last game, huh? I mean, this is, like, fine. Opponent hasn't drawn a super active hand either. I can draw something good eventually. We'll strike this? I mean... I don't really want them... Oh, I don't want this transforming. And I don't want this... Alright, whatever. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I kept a 4-land hand with 3 spells in it. And right now I have 3 spells and 9 lands. Sure, very funny. Okay. Now that's a 5/5, sort of. I'm gonna block the 6/6 though. This will become a 4/5 again, or I can deal with it as a 5/5. This I don't really have a way to deal with in the future. Witch's Web as well? Okay. Very bad. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Just nothing but land. I guess we're dead. 4 of these get in. This wants to attack for 4. This wants to attack for 4. I can only block one of them. Yeah, all attack is lethal. 4... 9 damage, yeah. Alright, well that's going to be the draft. 4 wins. But it was all worth it for that 43 damage trample. And, you know, a fine result for, you know, whatever. I never really got serious value out of the ballista stuff. But having a few reds didn't really hurt either. I think I'm happy I put them in. Anyway, that's going to be it for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.